how do we change? Not just quick, momentarily change, but change that is long lasting. Change that transforms our lives. So many times we want to change, but we don't know how. Today we're going to figure it out. I'm Juan Valencia, this is Regenesis Christian Church, and we give you a very warm welcome to today's session. How to change. It's a question we all think about. How can I really change? Because sometimes we feel motivated, but it ends. And that's actually the message of today. Hebrews 12:11. For the moment, all discipline seems painful rather than pleasant, but later it yields the peaceful fruit of righteousness to those who have been trained by it. So, discipline, it's tough, it's complicated, it's hurtful. Discipline is a characteristic we need to be trained. You're not born disciplined. You train to become a disciplined person. And discipline, you can't be disciplined in one area and in the other area be lazy. You're either, as a human being, as a person, you're either disciplined or you're lazy. You can't be both. Discipline is the key. How do we change? That's discipline. Discipline is the bridge between who you are right now and the person you want to be. Motivation is key. Motivation impulses you, and we feel a lot of joy and feel a lot of happiness and strength, and we're gonna do this. Have you ever started a new diet and the first week's amazing, the second week's amazing, the third week you don't feel like it? We give up because motivation doesn't last. Motivation is good, but it's short. Discipline, on the other hand, it's not very pleasant, but it's gonna actually get you to your goal. An example, a visual is, imagine a race car. And this race car has gasoline, and it also has nitrogen. So nitrogen pushes the car to race very fast, but it ends. Gasoline is not very fast, but it's actually gonna get the car to the finish line. So motivation is like nitrogen. It pushes you very fast. But gasoline is discipline. It's actually gonna take you to your goal. So if you rely on motivation alone, you're never going to reach the change. You're never going to become that person you were created to be. You can't rely just on motivation. You need discipline. And we have to be trained by it. God helps us and God trains us in discipline because we can't rely on motivation and we can't rely on our feelings. Our feelings are going to lie to us. Our feelings, one day we're going to feel happy and another day, just because we didn't have breakfast, life is miserable. So you can't trust your feelings, and you can't just do things when you feel like it. That's discipline. It is doing things even when I don't feel like it. It's doing the right thing when nobody's looking, doing the right thing even though I don't have the energy, I don't have the strength. That is discipline. So how do we change with discipline? Practical steps to become more disciplined is to set yourself goals, achievable goals. Not like I'm gonna lose 80 pounds in 2 weeks. That's not achievable. But maybe this month I'm going to lose 15 pounds. And by the end of this week, I'm going to do this. By the end of that week, write down your goals that they may be achievable and measurable, and do it every single day. Maybe, for me, one of the disciplines is to practice piano, practice an instrument, at least 30 minutes a day. And so I know that I have to wake up, I have to do it. Sometimes I don't feel like playing the piano, sometimes I don't even want to see the piano, but I have to sit down, and I have to learn, I have to get better, and that's discipline. And I have discipline with the piano, I'm going to have discipline in my fitness. I have discipline in my fitness, I'm going to have discipline with my time with God. And so discipline, it builds up in one area and it goes to the other area of your life and another area of your life. And before you realized it, you're a person of discipline. And a person of discipline is a person who's attractive. It's a person who achieves things. It's a person who changes the people around them, changes the world, impacts a community. So discipline is something that we need as children of God. God is going to help you, He's going to train you, He's going to strengthen you. Rely on His strength, but also know that you can't just rely on motivation. May God bless you. I'll see you next time.